Alright everybody, good evening. You know what time it is. It's time for another awesome video. Welcome to Vacuum Saved. This will be the Youngsters Comeback Edition. And you'll see why, because these vacuums are under 2 years old, tragically. So both of these were completely destroyed and, just beat to the absolute max. And never been really given the TLC that they deserve every 3 to 6 months, if you actually pay attention to your vacuum's owner's manual. So welcome to this edition of Vacuum Saved. My name is Luke, and I repair these for people in need, and I give them to people in need for free when they're all refurbished. As you guys can see from the past 2 videos, the vacuums have absolutely smoked it with the carpet here and have been picking up stuff that my other vacuums have not. But the tensions are high here because both of these are really, really, really nice vacuums. So we'll see which one of these will actually get some more dirt out of the carpet that I thought that wasn't even in there. That'll be a good challenge. But even if they don't get any, at least we'll see the carpet lines. So, welcome to this edition of Vacuum Saved. Let's go ahead and get started here. Now, let's go ahead and start off on the right foot. Look at this beautiful baby blue thing staring you in the face. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering what that is, this is my Bissell Power Force Helix model 2191. Repeating, 2191. Bissell Power Force Helix. Now, over on our right-hand side was quite the find, and it was sad that it was treated this way, but it will never be again. A shark! Look at that. We haven't had a shark for over 100 vacuums now. Welcome back, shark. So this is a Shark Navigator Deluxe. I do not know the exact model number of this. It's NV something. I can't remember exactly. Somebody knows, let me know. That'd be nice, or maybe we can just figure that out here ourselves. Maybe later on. But yeah, this is a Shark Navigator Deluxe. And boy, this was in rough condition, but now look at it. Clean bin, nice clear brush roll area. Now, one thing I do not like about the newer design Shark is the brush roll can't be taken out, so that's why you see a little bit of dirt on the edges, but I got what I could. So you can't blame me there that I didn't try. I did. So just look at these two. They're fantastic. Let's go ahead and get started on the right foot today with the Bissell Power Force Helix. Look at you all snazzied up. Welcome to part 1 of story time for the Youngsters Comeback Edition of Vacuum Saved. This is a Bissell Power Force Helix, model number 2191. And this vacuum was in surprisingly rough condition. It's been used for under a year. This was from my college where I go to, IUP. Now, keep this in mind that college students, they're focused on their major and not doing exactly what they're supposed to on the weekends, which is making sure that their vacuums run at peak performance, unlike I did. And that's what I spent some of my weekends doing up there, just cleaning my room and cleaning out my vacuum, making sure that it ran flawlessly for the next time my roommate or myself needed it. Now, keep in mind, I did not have this vacuum in my room. I had a Kenmore Intuition. It was a teal bagless model. It was really nice. But so is this now, and it sounds fantastic. This was clogged with dirt to the max, and now just look at it. It's ended up being a beauty for you guys. Wonder who made that happen. My mom and dad know, they're one of my biggest supporters, so thank you for that. And just look at that beauty sitting over there. Now, one thing I do like is how easy the design is to clean out. Meaning, it's not that hard to maintain, people. You should start doing this more often to vacuums. Now more and more and more and more I am seeing vacuums that have hair just completely annihilated the brush roll that you can't even tell it's there, and that's starting to become a real pain, and having to polish the brush roll every time because of some carelessness to not clean out your brush roll every once and so often. Like, these vacuums are there for you, but that doesn't mean they're a doormat. Just like humans need to wash up every now and again, so do vacuums, and that means they need your attention every 3 to 6 months, meaning like cleaning out filters with a shop vac, meaning like sucking all the dirt out of them, like just the simple things that will help a vacuum run for a longer time. And what I mean by that, and every 6 months to a year, you're supposed to take the filter, especially listen up, if you have a Bissell 2191, you're supposed to take the filter out every 6 to 12 months. And to access it, it's up here. You pull for filter. And take a look at that beauty. Just look at how nice and clean I got this vacuum. Oh my goodness me, folks. It's beautiful. Wait till you see this thing run on the carpet. Now, let me tell you what. An unclean filter will affect pickup performance. I repeat, an unclean filter will affect pickup performance. So please don't let that be your vacuum. And I keep getting asked the question by some of my friends, what's the best vacuum to buy? What's the best vacuum to buy? What's the best vacuum to buy? And I keep telling them the hardcore truth every time, and that is any vacuum if you maintain it. So you can also use this video as like a personal learning lesson to start maintaining your vacuums, and you'll see a difference. Man, but just look how nice and clean this thing is. All cleaned up. It's ready to run here. Now, keep this in mind that this was clogged to the max with dirt and just everything that you could imagine that could go wrong with a vacuum went wrong with this one. It was quite sad to see it in the condition in which it came. It was so packed with dirt you couldn't even see that the brush roll was there through the screen. I'm talking about taking the vacuum completely apart, like this upper part here. I had to take this the whole way off from the motor housing down, so I only had the floor plate there. Yeah, it was quite a tedious task, but quite worth it. I mean, look at this. It's absolutely phenomenal. Now, I'm actually looking for another one of these because the little handle clip is missing off of this one. I'm planning on keeping this one for my dorm next year. I may be getting a private apartment. So, yeah, I want a nice little Cadillac vacuum. So, I'll be choosing from one of my vacuums this summer, and one of them will go with me to my apartment. It'll most likely be this one. Or maybe even that Shark. I don't know. So, yeah. So, yeah, this is my Bissell Power Force Helix 2191. It's going to be a beautiful running day for it. And I can't wait for all of you to see it. It'll be really exciting. Now, let's go ahead and move on to something that needed my attention more than ever. This Shark Navigator Deluxe. Alright, so welcome to Storytime Part 2. This is the Youngsters Comeback Edition of Vacuum Saved. And this is my beautiful Shark Navigator Deluxe. Now, this is really a baby shark. This thing is less than a year old, and somebody completely salvaged it, essentially. Now, I found this on the side of the road. Here's our model number down here. So let's see, what is this? I can't tell. Oh, there it is. My bad, folks. Focus. And it says NV15012. So this is a Shark Navigator Deluxe NV15012. We finally got our answer there. So just look at this beauty here now, folks. It ended up being a beautiful vacuum. Now, I got this on my own road, so it's really close to home. Yeah, this was right down the road from my house, just sitting out in the driveway. And me and my dad were going to get our convertible car washed. And what happened is I saw this and I'm like, Dad, vacuum. And then we got home from the car wash. I hopped in my car and I went and picked this thing up. And here it is now. And this was absolutely god-awful when I got it. Now, keep this in mind. I absolutely love these newer design sharks. And here's why. Because of the difference of the size of the bin and how easy that is to clean out. Unlike a Shark Navigator NV335E that my mom owns, 355E, that my mom owns, the Navigator Pro, the white one, that was way, way harder to clean out. This is what I want to bring your attention to. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't emphasize this enough. Like I said in my last story time with that poor thing over there, before it came to me, filter cleanliness will affect pickup power, okay? It will affect pickup power, and this is the filter I was talking about. I actually had to use my spot cleaner to get this clean. It was literally that bad. Now, keep this in mind that this is supposed to be washed every 3 to 6 months. Okay, and it's very easy to do. In case any of you own a shark and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so afraid the filter is going to be clean and all this. No, it's really, really, really simple. Like, it's going to be really hard? Not at all. So what you do is, assuming your vacuum's in the upright position, off and unplugged, what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze these two tabs right here, pull up, pow. And your dustbin will come right off there. You can clean that out. And what you're going to do is you're going to take 2 of these filters out down here. There's a little guide right here. Clean that out. Like just that little area of it if you wish. Take both of these out. If your filter is really, really, really dirty, what I would do first is, maybe if you have another vacuum in the house with a turbo brush or something, I would vacuum that filter first before you put it through your sink. What you do then is, once it's semi-clean, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your sink, turn on the water, and then soak the filter and then just squeeze all the water out. And then just squeeze all the water out. It's going to be really simple, really nice and dirty, clean. And then you let it air dry for 24 hours. Once that's done, bam. And you just saved your vacuum for about another 3 to 6 months, just by taking that one time out of your day to go ahead and maintain your vacuum like that. So yeah, both of these are great vacuums. They just need a little bit of your attention every now and again, and I can't emphasize this enough, every vacuum does. So if you are slacking on giving your vacuum some attention, it's time to get with the program before you lose it. So yeah, on a more positive note, let's go ahead and give this a test run. We're going to give both of these vacuums a test run. We're going to start today off with the Bissell Power Force Helix, the 2191. This nice little baby ocean blue thing that's sitting right here for you. And I have no idea what that screech was. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I sure certainly did. Alright, so let's go ahead and unwind this guy. And then wait till you see how nice this vacuum runs, folks. Good golly, Miss Molly, you're going to love it. I can't wait to show this off to you guys. Okay, Stingbug, mind your own business over there. Alright, that's plugged in. Now let's go ahead and get this beauty started. What do you say? So I'm just going to do a full run up so you can see how nice the brush is spinning. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. How about that for a nice vacuum, folks? Now, let's see how you work. Here comes the Bissell Power Force Helix in 3, 2, and 1. My apologies, folks. Goodness me, I must have really did something right with this vacuum. Alright, settle down. I know, Bissell, you're doing great. Alright, so let's go ahead and adjust the carpet height a little bit, because it's getting kind of hard to push. That thing's really powerful. Little TLC, wonder what that can do. That's better, there we go. And look at that. How beautiful that just did for you there. Listen to that nice refurbished sound. Wait, did I hear you want to hear that again? All right. Boy, that Bissell's happy now, isn't it? Alright, so let's wrap that one up. And we'll get to that beauty. Great job, Bissell. That was impressive. So as you guys can see, boy, wonder what a little loving care could do for a vacuum there. As you guys saw, that thing was literally sticking to the floor. That was fantastic performance, if you ask me. And man, I'm going to be putting this to the test tomorrow in my other garage. There's a little mess over there. I may go ahead and just use this because it's really nice to run and it feels great in my hand. And it's really light, which I like too. Now, so is this shark that you're going to be seeing here in any second. It's also nice and lightweight. That's why people got these. Alright, so let's go ahead and unwind this guy. I don't think we're going to need the whole cord for this one. It's pretty long. Alright, that should be enough to start us out. There we go. That's all nice and plugged in there. Alright. So let's go ahead and hear a refurbished Shark Navigator Deluxe in 3, 2, and 1. Boy, isn't that thing happy for you? How nice that is, folks. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this a test run. Here we go. Oh, holy cow, that is nice. I literally feel like I'm vacuuming with a cloud. Wow. Look how perfect this is, folks. Just like the Bissell, I don't know, it's getting close. And look, see, it's picking up dirt from down underneath the carpet that we can't even see. This is amazing. And how about that for a nice vacuum test there, folks? Look at that. As you guys can see, both of them did a great job on their respective sections. Alright, let's wrap these up and I'll give some final thoughts. Alright, here we go. Let's get some final thoughts. Alright, so as you guys can see, final thoughts, these guys are ridiculously powerful now. They did a great job for you on their each respective sides, and it's unbelievable what a little bit of loving care can do for a vacuum. This has been Luke the Vacuum Saver. Tune back in. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a great night.